Who is it? Oh, hey. Yeah, come on in. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Okay, maybe not. I'm sorry. Post-holiday blues? Are you kidding me? Come on now, how long have we known each other? I never get post-holiday blues. If anything, I get the during holiday grumpies when all the people are around and loud and festive all around me. So close to me. No, I'm not a misanthrope. I like people at a distance. Except you. You're okay closer. Maybe an arm's length away. I mean, literally, like 1 arm length away. You at one end of the couch, me at the other end of the couch. Oh, come on, that was not a challenge. You don't have to move closer. What are you doing? No. Personal bubble. Back up. Yeah, you heard me. Back up to the other end of the couch with you. Back to your corner. No, actually, I'm doing it for your own good. I have the cold that you had last week. Thank you, little plague rat. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, you don't have to touch my face. Why are you touching my face? I'm not hot. If anything, I'm freezing. Oh, oh yeah. I'm hearing myself now. I can see what you're saying. Okay, so maybe I'm a little bit feverish. I did. I was getting a little achy, so I took some acetaminophen. And that was about 15 minutes ago. It'll hit any minute now, I'm sure. Oh, no, don't rub my shoulders. Because it makes me stiffen up instead of relax. I don't know. It just always has. Well, of course my parents hugged me when I was a kid. I don't know. It was just different. When you're a kid, you're kind of like on top of them, like your head is on their shoulder, or you're leaning against their chest or something. And it's not somebody with their arm around your shoulder kind of pushing you down or... Wait, is that not how you feel when somebody puts their arm around your shoulder? Okay. And when they stroke your hair, do you not feel like they're just like about to poke you in the eye or something? Okay. All right. Clearly just me. No, it's never happened. Well, I guess I am just naturally mistrustful of people's eye-hand coordination. I'm probably judging it on my own, yes. Okay. Maybe I could lean against you and put my head on your shoulder. Why do you care so much anyway? I'm not touch-starved. What even is that? No, see, that's where it's not being touch starved because I'm not craving touch. No, I'm fine. I am perfectly fine. I've been like this for a long, long time. When was the last time? You know when the last time was. When I broke up with my ex. So, 6 months? No, there hasn't been any touch since then. Why would I be touching people? Why would I have people touching me if I'm not? I'm very confident that there are entire societies in this world where people go throughout their lives without touching each other unless they're, actively trying to create their replacements. And they all live productive, happy, emotionally stable lives. We're good. We're good. I'm good. Yes, I am cold, even with the blanket. Okay. I'm willing to hear you out. What do you propose? So, my head on your shoulder instead of you putting your arm around me? Okay. Okay, maybe. All right. You stay right there. Do not move, okay? Well, okay, you can put your arm on the back of the couch. All right. Um, tilt your head off to the side. No, the other, away from me. Okay. You ready? Do I really need to do this? What is this going to prove? Okay. Way to pick on the sick person. All right. Here I come. 1, 2. I'm really not that cold anymore. I'm feeling much better now. Okay. There we go. I'm not stiff, you're stiff. No, I just, when you spoke, I could hear your voice kind of like echoing through your chest. And it reminded me of when I was little and used to lean on my father's chest and hear his heartbeat and hear him talk. And, you kind of like fall asleep slumped against your parent sometimes. And they're just talking to your other parent or to a friend or something. And their voice is just really nice to listen to like that. Your voice is really nice to listen to like that. No, I'm not saying that I like this. I'm saying that your voice sounds nice, echoing through your chest. And also, you are kind of warm and cozy. Yeah, okay, it's nice. But that doesn't mean that I was touch starved. It just means that this is nice. Where? Where do you want to put your arm? Along my back? Oh, hand on my waist or? Okay. Yes, okay, you can do that. Yeah, that is kind of nice. But no hair stroking. Don't make it weird. I'm not being weird. You're being weird. You're a weirdo. Weirdo. Yeah, okay, this is a good idea. I am starting to feel a little better. I'm pretty sure it's the Tylenol, though. Hey, do me a favor. Just talk. I don't know. Say anything. Tell me how your day was. Tell me about the last D&D game you played. Tell me what presents you got for Christmas. Tell me all of the above. Yeah. I am definitely gonna go to sleep on your chest. Oh, and hey, just thank you. Hey, you cupcakes. I hope none of you are dealing with the post-holiday blues or the post-holiday colds that I have got. It could be worse. I'm very comfortable and it is not bad at all, but it is making my voice a little bit more raspy. I kind of like it. I hope you do. It's not going to last long. But a cold isn't the only thing I've gotten in the past couple of days. I would like to say thank you to Forces for the super thanks, and also to Inline Flaws for the gift on Throne. Flaws, who is such a hero and such an exceptional person, and doesn't always understand what an exceptional person he is. And so, thank you, Flaws. Also, thank you and welcome to new patrons, Ad and Stingy Tings. This is a fun name to say, Stingy Tings. I like that. Um, and of course, we have name changes today. Every day. We have name changes every day. You know what? I missed Lion in Winter. He changed his name yesterday, and I missed it yesterday. I've been so neglectful. I tell you, the oversight in this organization is absolutely lacking. I'm not an organization. If anything, I'm a disorganization. Okay, so yesterday, Lion in Winter changed his name to And You're Sent to Penny Fights and Aldershotted. What poem is that? That's... Oh, that is Gunga Din by Rudyard Kipling. He... He is he is a mixed bag, that one. The man who gave us the Jungle Book and Rikki Tikki Tavi. And if you've ever been a Boy Scout, you know that the reason you've got lion cub. Yes, you do have a lion. Do you have lion Cub Scouts? You have Cub Scouts, Tiger Scouts, Bear Scouts. Those are because of the Jungle Book, and those are because Rudyard Kipling was an influence on Lord Baden-Powell, who created the Boy Scouts, and so he created the Scout Handbook using the animals that appeared in the Jungle Book. And Scout leaders are called Akela, which is a character in the Jungle Book, the one that is that adopts Mowgli, and it's his mentor. So anyway, Rudyard Kipling, mixed bag. He's got this beloved children's book, and he certainly had a huge influence on an institution which certainly has its own controversies, but has also taught and preached good values like service and kindness and loyalty and what have you. But Rudyard Kipling, with all that good, has also been his not just a little bit racist, not just a little bit. Hugely imperialistic, really believed that England was going out and saving people from themselves, and meaning anybody not white, saving anybody not white from themselves, and kind of glossing over the atrocities that were committed. In Gunga Din, he actually talks about, I don't, shoot, I don't actually remember the poem. He talks about like the offenses and the indignities that Gunga Din has to endure, but he also in the end says that because Gunga Din sacrificed his own life to save the writer, the narrator, that he's a better man. But that's kind of like, that's what it takes, you know? Is that what it takes? And then he has another poem called White Man's Burden, that is so ugly, so not cool, and like in one breath refers to people of color as savages, and then in the same breath acts like it's the young British soldiers who are enslaved by their duty to go out there and save people from themselves, but aka oppress them. Like it's just not. Yeah. Sorry, another impromptu history lesson. Oh, and I also may have just sucked the fun out of posting the rest of that poem for for Lion, but actually it go ahead, keep up with it, Lion, because it is, I mean, like I said, especially now given context, it is a good poem. It is, I mean, Rudyard Kipling was a good writer. There's no doubt about that. Just kind of a problematic human. And let's face it, every person we admire is going to have feet of clay, because we are all human, and we are also, I mean, he was a product of his time. And uh, he- there's a lot to argue that being a product of your time doesn't excuse anything, because even at the time there were people who looked at these situations and said that's not okay. uh, at the same time, though, the fact that most people in England thought that this was that imperialism was a good thing, and that it was a moral and decent thing to do, does say that some people might have seen the problems with it, but it did make it harder to see the problems with it. It doesn't. It's perhaps not so much the problem that Rudyard Kipling was sketchy with his opinions about people of color, and more to the point that the people who saw past that were really exceptional human beings who were overcoming what they had been told and overcoming things that they'd been indoctrinated to. So, I mean, we can shame Kipling for his views, because we know that people like Mark Twain were anti-imperialist, and Mark Twain was an abolitionist, and he believed in votes for women. But at the same time, Mark Twain started off in favor of imperialism and writing horribly reductive stereotypes for his characters who are people of color. So, it, you know what? We all have feet of clay, and one day the most woke of us will look back on things we've said and done and realized that we were being ignorant. We just were being ignorant. Anyway, I'm blathering and moralizing, and I'm going to shut up now and get on with the name changes. Okay, flaws. Flaws is now known as a past I regret, a future I fear, but all is beset with you, my dear. I'm telling you, we all love that flaws. Able is now, if you don't have a plan to interrupt your interruptions, your plans will always be interrupted. Could you help me with that? Could you help me with that, Abel? Because I don't have a plan to interrupt my interruptions, and I could definitely use one. Gang is now my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Duke is realizing that there's nothing I wouldn't go through again if it meant I'd always find you in the end. So swoon-worthy, Duke. Baby, my heart. Forces is here to have me butcher another language. Vous êtes des animaux, devez embrasser. Everybody's going to make me look stuff up today. Oh, you are all animals you want to kiss. And next we have art. Tengo un profundo amor por dos casas, fuego y galletas. Así que te ofreceré una galleta en llamas. Art is also making sure that I that I will never forget the Spanish word for cookies or any kind of fire, flames, on fire. He's going to make sure that I understand if ever anything is flammable or a cookie. Oh, sure. The hours of folly are measured by the clock, but of wisdom no clock can measure. Jules is laying down that dragon wisdom. All right. Bellamy is now. Dreamy dances daringly across my dark heart. Dreamy dances daringly across my dark heart. And Captain Kiloa, is now. And yet, looking around at the unbridled beauty of nature around me, it pales in comparison to you. Cap is the most beautiful soul. Thank you, Cap. Oh, Jack. You have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Oh. And finally, Marius Darkwolf. I hope everyone has a safe and sane New Year's. Please don't drink and drive. Set up a designated driver or arrange for an Uber. Yes, Marius. Well done. That is a good note to leave on. I want you to all be safe and happy. And of course, I would like to thank all of the bakers and pound cakes that I haven't mentioned yet. There's Fury Bader 1234. There is Mr. Rickles, Anin, Moon, Goose, Old Bean UK, The Seventh of the Sun, Pierce Tailish, and Tomberry Shuffle. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you all for still listening. Thank you for all of your kind words and your support and being just the wonderful cupcakes that you are. I hope that you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me, because you are very good to me. And I will talk to you tomorrow.